everybody and welcome back. I wanted to start off this video by celebrating my design team. They have done an absolute amazing job this month using the Buzz into Spring collaboration kit that I created with the wonderful Natalie from Line.Arrow. As you can see, here are some of the pictures of the things that they have been creating this month. If you would like to see in more detail what they have been up to, then I will have all of their links down below. They're in my link tree, and then you'll be able to go and check out their different social media sites and see all of their different projects. There have been some really amazing projects this time. Not just journals, lots of different varied things. Lots of different takes on the challenges as well, which has been really awesome to see. So yeah, if you're looking for some inspiration on how to use the Buzz into Spring kit, then absolutely head over and check out these very creative ladies. So I'm here today to share my own flip through. Now it's not really a flip through because I didn't make a journal, which you may know if you've been watching. So I decided this time to make an explosion box, and here it is. So this is a mini one. I did when I started working for Natalie on her design team almost 3 years ago now. The first project that I did for her, it was with one of her Alice in Wonderland kits, and I created an explosion box, and it was lots of fun, but it was absolutely huge. That was an 8x8 box. This is a 4x4 box, so it is much smaller. But yeah, still lots of fun, still lots of things going on. I'm going to try and kind of spin it round and show you the outside. So I did put a couple of pockets on the ones where I had the scrapbook paper. On this side I have slipped in, this was one of the fill the jar challenges, so I've just got different pockets on the back here that are filled with different elements from the kit and the freebies. I've used some of the papers on the sides as well to decorate, so on two of the sides, and then on the opposite side to this one I've got another pocket with again another tag from the kit that just slots into there. On the top, let's get it the right way round, and I'm going to move this out of the way. On the top I managed to sort out my magnifying glass. So in the last video I said that I had kind of messed around with the mechanism by putting some cheesecloth underneath so it wouldn't allow me to move it properly. I have sorted that problem out. It is still a little bit stiff because I clearly didn't learn from my mistake of sticking cheesecloth underneath. I thought, oh, I'll just do a little bit, that'll be fine. It does still catch, however, it is moving much more smoothly than what it did. So my thought behind this was it was a bit like a magnifying glass, because we do have magnifying glasses within the kit. And then when you look through, originally we've got this very small bee amongst some plants, and then the idea is that you're then zooming in to see the bee a little bit closer up, and that's the bee inside all of the different plants and leaves and things. So I've just done some stamping in the back there, so I'm sorry if it's a bit glary, that's why I was trying to move it around just in case. But yeah, that then moves up, and then again we've got the zoomed out bee. But I really liked this idea, so I wanted to make sure that I tried it again to see if it would work. I'm pleased that it has worked, and you can move the mechanism. Right, now for the bit inside. So when we lift this up, we have the explosion. I mean, obviously it's not a real explosion, it just sort of collapses open. And I'm going to take you through side by side. So we'll start up at the top. So for this section, that kind of swings to the side. This lifts up. I did cover the brad just with a strip of paper. This bit then opens up in two directions. And I was debating, because I do still have a couple of my pockets left, but I didn't want to cover up the papers that I've stuck down, so I decided to use strips of vellum. So on these two panels I've got a belly band of vellum, and then I've just put some different pieces of ephemera from the kit in there. So I've just used some vellum, and then I've made a vellum pocket down here at the bottom, and again I've just used some of the bits that are from the kit, all of the smaller pieces of ephemera, because I think I said in my last video, I didn't cut out everything from the kit. I just tried to go for what were the smaller pieces, because obviously I knew that this was going to be a smaller project with it being 4x4. And then that just closes up like that. Then moving round to this panel, so we've got the tie closure with the jar. So when you untie that, it swings out to the side. I filled up the pocket with, again, all of the little small bits, so little tags, a lot of these little sort of circle pieces, some of the tickets, and other different fussy cuts. Then when you open it up, again, I've used vellum pockets because, again, I didn't want to cover up these beautiful papers. And then I've just used some of the jars and, again, some of the smaller pieces of ephemera in there. And then that just ties back like that. Okay, then moving on to the next part. So again, similar to the other side, we've got this swing tab that opens up. But this one is a pocket, and inside again I've got one of the bottles and a picture from the kit, and they just slot back inside there. I did say in my video title that this is an explosion box / mini album, because it could be used as an album. I have a mini photo printer. It prints off really tiny little pictures, and it would be perfect, I think, for something like this. Because especially like in this waterfall part, at the moment I've got pieces of ephemera in here, but I could quite easily stick a little photo on the back. I can do a little bit of journaling down at the bottom. So that's absolutely a possibility to make this into some sort of mini album, and I think I am actually going to use this to kind of record what's going on over Easter and doing my Easter egg hunts and all that kind of stuff with my daughter. So I might use it to document that, because it is mini, so it's just a kind of little recording of all the things that we're doing over the Easter holidays. And like I said, I've got this journaling space here, so I could pop a photo in there. I could even journal on the back of the envelope. So there's lots and lots of places there. So that's that side. And then we are back to the beginning. So then we have our middle box. So this was one of the challenges where you had to create this 3D flower. So I've put that on the top of my next box. And again, when we open it up, this one obviously isn't quite so heavy, so it doesn't quite explode down like the other one, but you can push it down. And as I explained in my last video, when I made this box, I was just going to keep it simple for this one, so I haven't been quite as creative with the panels. I've just made slanted pockets in each. I've given each of them a little decoration from a piece from the kit. This one is actually a belly band, so I've got a little ticket in there. But all of the other pockets just have a little something in them. That was a specimen slide that I had made. But yeah, the rest of the pockets just have something small in them. Got the young girl there sniffing the flowers. And then in the middle, because I kind of felt it was a little bit blank in the middle, using a scrap of the paper that was left over from where I've been doing all my decorating. I just created a little envelope, and in there I've just put the bits that I haven't used, which is a few of these kind of disc pieces. So that's just the bits that I haven't used, but they could be stuck around and embellished. It might be that, as I say, when I'm taking photos, I might have like a little bee sticker on the back or something. But yeah, that is my explosion box / mini album. I really love how this has come together. It all seems to fit really nicely together as well when it's built up, which is obviously really, really good. So yeah, I am very, very pleased. I am just going to take that out while I put the lid on, because otherwise that does get a little bit awkward. But yeah, it's a cute little size. I do love that it's only a 4x4, because it's not then a huge, great big box like my other one. I can fit this on a shelf. And as I said, I'm going to put in some of my memories from the Easter holidays with my daughter. Once again, this has been an amazing collaboration with Natalie. Please go and check out Natalie's channel. She's recently done a 5k giveaway and she's actually almost at 6,000 subscribers now. If you haven't come across Natalie, it's an absolute must that you go over to her channel. She is absolutely amazing, very, very creative. She is the queen of layering, and yeah, her projects are just absolutely stunning. She obviously has her own design team that have been working with this kits as well. So again, when you go and check her out, check out the design team as well. Because again, just like my design team, they are amazing creators, and the projects that they've come up with using these papers is absolutely brilliant. It's also been really lovely to see people kind of mixing and matching. So both Natalie and I, although we have the coloured kits, we also had them available in sepia and black and white, and people have kind of been mixing and matching and using those as well. So that's been really wonderful to see that it doesn't always like look the same if everybody's using the same coloured papers. There's been a lot of kind of mix around with other muted tones as well. So it's been really fun to see. Thank you so much to everybody that has been joining in with the challenges and creating with the kits. The winner's drawing is coming up. I'll be doing that on Sunday. So if you have been taking part in the challenges or creating with the kits or the freebies, if you are posting in each of the Facebook groups and using the hashtag #BuzzIntoSpring, then your name gets entered into the draw. If you've just used freebies, you get entered for every post that you make. If you have used freebies and the kit that you've bought, then you get 2 entries for every post that you make. Obviously, the more Facebook groups that you post in that are involved in the collaboration, the more chances you have of winning, because each group will be doing their own prize drawing on Sunday. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.